April Fool's prank that has everyone talking. Then she's the global sensation behind some of the most recognisable songs ever.
Angie girl, are you alright? Tell the radio good night. All alone once more, Angie baby.
Helen Reddy's live in the studio soon.
But coming up for you next,
She was roaring way before Katy Perry was.
I'm woman, hear me roar, numbers too big to ignore.
The one and only Helen Reddy joins us in the studio right after the break.
'Cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor.
Well, she's behind one of the greatest Australian songs of all time. Helen Reddy's 1972 hit, I Am Woman, became a feminist anthem and earned her international acclaim.
I am strong, strong, I am invincible, invincible.
But Helen's much more than a one-hit wonder. The singer-songwriter had a dozen top 40 hits in the 70s, both here and in the US.
Angie baby, leave me alone, won't you leave me alone? Please leave me alone now, leave me alone, just leave me.
Helen's also appeared in movies, starred on Broadway and even danced with the US president. And Helen Reddy joins us live. Helen, thank you for joining us. What a pleasure. The US president, I've got to ask, which one?
Gerald Ford.
Is he a good dancer?
Yeah.
No. Very nice man, though. Very nice man. Yes, but two left feet.
but amongst that, did you have lunch with Prince Charles as well?
I've had lunch with Prince Charles, or was it dinner? I don't remember.
Oh, well, either way, but all that aside, you was even on the Muppet Show. I mean, presidents and royalty aside, the Muppet Show is quite big in the UK. Not bad here.
Well, yes, I do love the Muppets. Particularly Kermit. He and I, well, I didn't want to say this on camera, but we did have a bit of a thing going on.
Oh, was Miss Piggy on your back about that one?
No.
Because she can be violent.
There I am.
Oh, gorgeous. I mean, it seems to be, all the greatest stars go on the Muppets. It must have been a big ask.
Well, it was a lot of fun. It really was. I enjoyed it, yeah.
I have to ask you about one of the greatest songs of our time, and I actually spoke to my mother before we came on air. I said, Mum, what was it? I grew up to that song. I was born in 1973, came out in 71. I said, Mum, what was it about that song that really resonated with you? And she said it was almost like every word we were singing ourselves along with Helen. But did you write it for a generation of women, or did you write it for you? Were these just the words that you wanted to say?
Yes, all of the above.
What was going through your mind when you were writing it, or did it happen over a period of time?
Well, I just remember lying in bed one night, and I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar kept going over and over in my head, and I thought, well, I think that's the beginning of the song. And that was it.
What do you think of the modern females today, modern musicians, Madonna, Kylie, that have a different way of doing their music? It's about sex and that's what sells. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't listen to them.
Do you see them in the headlines?
Yeah.
No, I don't really follow any of that stuff. Yeah.
There has been a recent thing with a young American girl, Miley Cyrus, who brought out this twerk in which, basically, I don't know if you've seen it, shaking her backside against men. Did you ever think that the music industry would ever come to that? Did you ever think that that was what would be selling records now?
It never occurred to me.
No.
Helen, we had a look back at some fantastic clips before of you singing with a wonderful big band behind you.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to your shows coming up?
I am. I really am.
Is there going to be a big band?
No. I brought my 4 musicians with me. And, yeah, it'll be nice.
Okay. Any surprises planned for those shows? I could only imagine that there are going to be many, many women who have loved you for many years coming along
And
to
men
these
too,
shows.
because a lot of men are feminists. And
That's true. That is true, yeah.
It was beautiful.
So,
Who do you see in your audience when you look out there? And what do you feel, what would you like them to leave with?
I'd like them to leave feeling good about themselves.
The smile on the face. What made you come back? What made you start the comeback? Was you didn't find anything else? Bored.
With retirement, you just found it all...
Yeah, I had 10 years of retirement, and I was Yeah, I just reached the point where I've got to do something.
What did you do in those 10 years?
I can't remember.
What were you doing?
Couldn't have been
you were
much.
doing hypnotherapy.
Yes, I was doing some hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy, yes.
And did you get to a point with that you just felt like you'd hypnotised enough?
Well, I just thought it was time that I went back to music.
And there's something
And we
hypnotic about that.
Oh!
And we are glad about that. Helen,
Please,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Very looking forward to it.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
Helen is touring nationally, and for all of the dates and information, head over to our Facebook page. Well, from